You think the worst pain in life is being betrayed? You think it's the moment you find out? The gut punch, the tears, the rage. No, the real agony, the kind that hollows you out slowly, day after day, is far more insidious. It's kissing lips that were wrapped around another man just hours earlier. It's holding a body in your arms that no longer belongs to you, that still carries the echo of someone else's touch, someone else's scent, someone else's satisfaction, and not even realizing it. It's waking up next to her, feeling the warmth of her skin, but knowing deep down that warmth was ignited by another man's fire. Most men lie to themselves for months, sometimes years. They say she's just stressed from work. It's the kids. It's age. Long-term relationships lose that spark. It's normal, but the truth is brutal and it doesn't care about your comfort. Women rarely confess their betrayals outright. They almost never sit you down and say, "I slept with him." Yet, they always reveal themselves. Always. The body betrays, the habits betray, the eyes betray, and if you're too blind, too scared, or too in love to see the signals, you become the silent partner in your own destruction. You become the man who pays the bills, raises the kids, and sleeps in the bed while another man reaps the rewards. That's why today I'm laying it all out. No sugarcoating, no holding back. I'm revealing 8 undeniable signs that a woman has just slept with someone else. Signs most men ignore until the damage is irreversible. Signs that scream the truth even when her mouth stays shut. And the last one, it's the coffin nail. The one she can't fake, can't hide, can't explain away, no matter how good her story is. Before we dive deep into these 8 signs that could save your dignity, or at least sign 1, the cold silence of her body, stop you from wasting more years, do me a favor right now, smash that like button if you're ready to face reality instead of living in denial. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could protect your peace, your power, and your future. And drop a comment below. What city are you watching from? Lahore, Karachi, London, New York, Dubai? I want to see how far this message is traveling, because betrayal hurts the same in every language, every country, every time zone. Let's build this community of men who refuse to be fooled anymore. All right, brothers, let's get into it. Number 1, the cold silence of her body. This is the quietest killer and the one that destroys more relationships than any screaming fight ever could. When you've been with a woman long enough, you develop a 6th sense about her body. You know when her touch carries electricity, when her kiss pulls you in like gravity, when she melts into you without effort. You feel the current between you. It's alive, magnetic, hungry, then one day it's gone. Not with drama, not with words, just silence. Her body speaks in absence. You lean in for a kiss and she tilts her head just enough to make it land on her cheek. You slide your hand across her back in bed and she stiffens like you're a stranger. She says, "I'm tired," but it's not the heavy, sleepy tired that comes from a long day. It's a bone-deep indifference. Her body isn't exhausted, it's detached. Tiredness fades with rest. Indifference that lingers, that stays. Here's the cold, hard psychology sign 2, the cleansing ritual, too fresh, too perfect. Most men refuse to accept. When a woman has been sexually fulfilled by another man, truly satisfied, desired, taken, she doesn't return to you starving, she returns full, and there's no room left for you in that fullness. Think about it like this. Imagine trying to pour water into a glass that's already overflowing. No matter how much you pour, it just spills over. That's her desire now. Someone else filled the cup. You're just left holding the empty picture. Men make the fatal mistake here of denial. It's just a phase. She's going through something. All long relationships get like this. No. Genuine attraction doesn't die from routine or age. It dies when it finds a new source. If she used to wrap her legs around you after a tough day, but now rolls to the edge of the bed like you're contagious, that's not normal. That's a transfer of energy. So what do? You don't beg. You don't plead. You don't double down on effort like a desperate salesman. You pull back, create space, observe. If she still wants you, she'll bridge that gap herself. She'll reach, she'll initiate, she'll chase the connection, but if she's already given her body elsewhere, that silence will only grow louder. The gap will widen until it's a canyon. Your role isn't to force her flame back to life. Your role is to stop wasting matches on wet wood. Recognizing this sign hurts like hell, but it's also freedom. Because once you stop lying to yourself about her body's silence, you stop pouring your soul into a void. And if her body stays quiet, pay attention because her next moves will start shouting. If you found this hitting home, sign 3, the blame game and unjustified irritation already, drop a like right now and subscribe if you're not already in. We're just getting started. Number 2, the cleansing ritual. Too fresh, too perfect. She doesn't come home reeking of betrayal. She comes home smelling like a damn magazine ad. New perfume she never wore before. A shower that takes 45 minutes instead of 10. Clothes changed for no apparent reason. Underwear in the wash that doesn't match the day's outfit. Hair still damp at 11 p.m. when she just ran to the store. On the surface, self-care, empowerment. She's taking care of herself. Good for her. In reality, it's an eraser ceremony. She's not just washing her body, she's washing away evidence. Skin remembers scents, hair traps particles, fabric holds sweat, cologne, saliva. She knows this, so she scrubs harder, sprays more, changes faster. The irony is cruel. The harder she tries to hide it, the more obvious it becomes. That sudden obsession with hygiene isn't random. It's reactive. It's compensatory. Let me be crystal clear. This doesn't mean every long shower is proof of cheating. Life happens, but change is the key. If she used to stumble in exhausted and crash without a second thought, but now she's rushing to the bathroom like it's a crime scene, pay attention. If she's suddenly protective of her laundry basket like it contains state secrets, wake up. Psychology calls this displacement behavior, redirecting internal conflict into external rituals. She's not cleaning her skin. She's trying to clean her guilt. Men gaslight themselves here constantly. She's just sign 4 physical imprints. When her body doesn't lie into wellness now. New perfume for herself. Stop. Your nose knows. Your gut knows. That fresh scent isn't romance. It's cover-up. The move. Don't excuse it. Don't compliment it like a S. Observe the pattern. If it repeats, especially tied to late returns or unexplained absences, connect the dots. Don't rage, confront yet. Just see. Clarity is your weapon. Because once you see the ritual for what it is, you can't pretend it's innocent anymore. And when the cleaning stops working, the guilt has to go somewhere else. If this sign is ringing bells for you, comment below which one hit hardest so far. And if you're getting value, like subscribe and share this with any brother who needs to hear it. Let's wake them up before it's too late. Number 3, the blame game. Unjustified irritation and projection guilt is heavy. When she can't carry it anymore, she doesn't confess. She offloads it onto you. Suddenly, you're the enemy. You walk in and instead of, hey, it's criticism. The dishwasher is loaded wrong. You're breathing too loud. You're too quiet. You're too affectionate. Nothing you do is right. This isn't random anger. It's strategy. By making you the villain, she rewrites the narrative in her head. I didn't cheat because I'm disloyal. I cheated because he's inattentive, controlling, boring, unromantic. Projection at its purest. She can't face her own betrayal, so she accuses you of the very thing she's doing, or worse, invents flaws to justify her actions. Men fall into the trap of defense. You sign. 5. Excessive affection and guilt. Theater. Explain, you apologize, you try to fix whatever imaginary problem she's mad about, but you can't logic your way out of her guilt. The more you defend, the more she escalates, because your defensiveness proves her script right. Before long, you're tiptoeing around your own house like a criminal in your home. Flip the script. Stop playing. Next time she snaps over nonsense, don't bite. Don't argue. Look her dead in the eyes and say calmly, you don't have to fight me to feel okay about what you've already done. Then walk away, not in weakness, but in power. That one sentence dismantles her game. The guilt lands back on her shoulders where it belongs. You reclaim your emotional territory. Strength isn't yelling back. Strength is refusing the bait. Weakness is letting her drag you into chaos so she can feel justified. Number 4, the body doesn't lie. Physical imprints and shifts in responsiveness. She can rehearse lies. She can fake smiles. She can polish stories until they shine. But her body is a traitor. You know her rhythms, how she breathes when aroused, how her muscles tense and release, how her skin flushes, how she responds to your touch. When that changes, suddenly tense where she was relaxed, absent where she was eager, or even overly performative, it hits different. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's blatant, but it's never coincidence. The cruelest part? You feel it instantly. Even if your mind fights it, men explain it away. Hormones, stress, she's just not in the mood. Sign 6, emotional absence. During intimacy. Sure, those happen, but when the shift is abrupt, inconsistent with her history, and paired with other signs, it's an imprint. Another man's hands left echoes. Don't run from your intuition. Register it. Don't overcompensate with more effort. That just pushes her further. Scale back. Observe consistency. If the change holds, you have your answer. Ignoring your senses isn't noble. It's fear. Real strength faces the burn. Number 5, excessive affection, the theater of guilt. Not all betrayal is cold. Some betrayal comes wrapped in honey. Suddenly she's affectionate again. Kisses, hugs, I love you texts, cooking your favorite meal, initiating sex like the honeymoon phase returned, and your hopeful heart wants to believe she's coming back. She's not. She's soothing her conscience, touching you, praising you, clinging to you. It's all to drown out the self-disgust. It's compensation, overcompensation. The affection feels rehearsed because it is. It's not desire for you. It's desperation to feel like a good person again. Men drop their guard here. They relax. They stop watching. They accept the crumbs as a feast. That's when leverage dies. You become the safety net while her passion burns elsewhere. Test it. Is the sweetness consistent or only after absences? Does it feel genuine or obligatory? Exaggerated. Don't reward guilt-driven affection. Say it if you need to. I'd rather have your honest distance than your guilty embrace. Reclaim your self-respect. Real love. Sign 7. Late returns and empty excuses doesn't need performances. Number 6, emotional absence in intimacy. The soul checks out. She gives you her body, but keeps her soul locked away. You're in bed. She participates, she moves, she even makes the sounds, but her eyes are vacant. Her energy doesn't match yours. She's physically there, but mentally replaying scenes that don't include you. That's not lovemaking, that's performance art. A woman emotionally absent during intimacy is already gone. You're not connecting. You're covering for her. Men push harder here. More romance, more patience, more trying in bed. But effort can't summon a soul that's left the building. Her fire isn't missing. It's elsewhere. Solution: stop chasing phantoms. Pull back. Recognize the void. Tell yourself, I won't beg for a presence that's already departed. That mindset shift saves your dignity. Number 7, the late returns, empty excuses and priority shifts. Love makes time. Desire makes time. When she's still choosing you, she finds ways home, even on chaotic days. But when priority shifts, the clock becomes your enemy. Late again. Work ran over. Phone died. Friend emergency. Excuses get thinner. Stories repeat less convincingly. Lateness isn't just tardiness. It's a test of your boundaries. How much disrespect will you swallow? Every time you accept without question, you teach her your value is flexible. Don't interrogate. State reality. You weren't sign 8. Story. Contradictions and the eyes don't lie here when you said you would be. That tells me everything. Let silence do the work. Track patterns, not individual stories. Patterns expose truth. A woman who values you comes home. Habitual absence means she's coming home to someone else first. Number 8, the collapse of her story. Contradictions and the eyes don't lie. Stories are fragile under pressure. She comes in late. Words spill too fast. Details shift. It was my coworker. Next time it was errands. Timelines don't add up. Her eyes dart, drop, avoid yours. That's not nerves. That's deception cracking. Men demand proof like detectives, but truth lives in inconsistencies, not receipts. Stop playing investigator. You already have the signals. When her narrative wobbles, don't rescue it with questions. Let it collapse. Say, I don't believe this story anymore, and I don't need to. That's a boundary, not an attack. Reclaim power by refusing confusion. Respect or nothing. Brothers, these 8 signs aren't about paranoia. They're about awareness. Not every sign means she's cheating. Sometimes it's stress, depression, unresolved issues. But when multiple stack up, when your gut screams test, observe, confront with clarity, if reparable, fight for it. Talk, reset boundaries, rebuild. But if the evidence piles and your instincts confirm, the most masculine act is walking away with head high. Love isn't final thoughts, challenge and reclaiming your power worth self-betrayal. Your challenge, pick one ignored instinct today. Face it. Decide if it's fixable or fatal. The choice is yours, not hers, not fears. Before you leave, if this video opened your eyes, smash like, subscribe, hit the bell, and share it with any man still asleep in denial. In the comments, which sign hit you hardest? Have you seen these? How did you handle it? Your story could wake another brother up. This isn't the end. It's the start of reclaiming your power, your dignity, and your freedom to love without losing yourself. Stay strong. Stay awake. You've got this.